Camperland, come take us away. We got places to go and it's a beautiful day. Let's hit the road and don't look back. Camperland is where it's at.
Hello, and welcome to the second edition of CSRA Camperland Lends a Helping Hand. Today we're going to be looking at proper pop-up procedure and what it means to fold up and put down your pop-up so that nothing becomes bent, broken, or torn in the process of setting up for camp. In this video, we will teach you how to put down a pop-up. By using this procedure, you should be able to put one up as well by just doing the reverse of what you see here in this video. Before you begin the process of lowering your folding camper, the first thing you want to do is remove the door from its housing. This will make sure that you do not break the door or the mechanism used to lower the camper top. The door can be secured to the roof of the camper so that it is out of the way during the process. The next part of the process is ensuring that everything inside of the pop-up camper is folded down. That means anything that is higher than the hard wall sides of the camper. This may include your stove, your sink, your dinette, any seating areas within the camper, and anything that would be above that hard wall side. Now that you've made sure everything inside is folded down, you can start to take the side walls down. The first thing you need to do is remove the shepherd's hook that are holding up the tents above the beds. Once you remove the shepherd's hooks, you can pull the bracings down that hold up the tent sides. The next thing you want to do is go outside of the camper and make sure that all the Velcro wrappings have been taken off on the side beds. This will allow you to fold the sides down and push in the beds without anything getting torn or caught up in the process. These poles that are holding up the side beds will need to be removed as well. They can also be put inside the camper out of the way. It is time to make sure that the rails are ready to be lowered. Some of your pop-up rails may have a guard on them that helps to prevent the top from falling. Although it is rare for the top to come down until you are ready for it to, this is just another safety precaution that Jayco includes with their pop-ups. Make sure that these are removed and they can be placed on the inside of the camper and out of the way. Be sure to do a final check inside and make sure that nothing is in the way of the beds before you start pushing them in. Next, you want to push the beds inside of the camper. You need to be gentle when doing this by lifting and then pushing at the middle of the bed. If you push from the sides, you run the risk of bending the rails and making it impossible to put the beds in. Once the beds have been completely tucked inside of the folding camper, walk around the unit and push in the fabric that may be hanging over the sides. You want to make sure that everything is inside so that when the top starts coming down, nothing will be pinched. Now you can crank down the top of the camper. As you go through this process, you may have to stop and continue to tuck the insides into the camper. Once the top is completely down, walk around the sides of the camper and use the locking mechanisms to make sure the top is secure to the camper. And it's as simple as that. If you continue to practice, one day you'll be as good as this guy at putting down your folding camper.
Neverland, come take us away. We got places to go